Lulu, growing up in swimmers, even in hospital, Lulu started her first swimming lesson.
Take a cup of water, use the trigger words, Luella, ready, go. Top of the forehead. So good, Joan. You've got it really floating on your hand there, that's beautiful. The other thing to do is stimulate. Tickle her little toes. Tickle her little toes. And her little hands. Stimulation is fantastic for babies. On a tummy, on a chest, on her feet, hands. Oh, she's got a good little grip on her. Is she floating?
Sure is.
She loves it. Nice warm bath. Make sure it's not too hot. Make sure it's not too hot, just warm. That's fantastic. Okay, Jono. What do you think of the babies coming home, girls?
Adorable. She's gonna live with us.
What?
She's living with us.
She's not living with you.
Yeah, she is.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Swimming lessons continued at home in the big bath, where the baby was fully submerged, thus giving full stimulation to the whole body. Movement stimulation was enabled, the baby was allowed to float, and even allowed to test her strength by pushing off the end of the bath. Great exercise for a little baby. More exercise was given on coloured mats with toys above to stimulate and excite. This time it was visual stimulation rather than tactile stimulation. All babies need as much stimulation as you can get. Reading, talking, singing are all great for babies' development. Tummy time on soft surfaces, preferably carpets, is also fantastic for babies' growth and development. Here, Lulu, in her home lounge rooms, is given lots of tummy time and interacts with mummy. It's a great time for mother and baby to bond. Make sure you've got some quiet time so you can sit down, relax, and let your baby enjoy time on the tummy.
Roll over and find those hands. One of your favourite things to do at the moment, isn't it? Check out those hands. Good girl. Where's your hands?
The core strength and the arm strength that Lulu gained from her time on the mat, her tummy time on the mat, a solid mat, became very valuable when she was introduced to the mat during swimming lessons. This mat was extremely unstable and wobbly, but Lulu negotiated it perfectly as she was conditioned for submersion. Lulu loves her time at swimming lessons with her Auntie Emma and her lots of little playmates.
So good. Go, take it out.
Lulu, ready, go.
By 6 months, that tummy time you've been doing at home on the floor, on the soft carpet, is about to pay dividends, because we start to give children an opportunity to explore in shallow water. This builds their independence. Make sure that the water depth is such that they can put their hands down on the bottom and are able to crawl, move and put themselves up. Very often, toys are useful to help the baby, or encourage the baby rather, to move through the shallow water. They will become better and better. You can try activities such as bag floating, but basically the shallow water for these infants is for exploratory purposes. We know that children learn through exploration. Give them the opportunity to explore. They will love it.
But giving her opportunity to explore, that's the big key.
So you're also showing her there, Laurie, the difference between deep and shallow water?
Yes, but what I'm preparing for when one day she's old enough to float from here in, I wanted to be able to pull up on this ledge. So we put the baby down there. She has the opportunity to know what to do. So we put the baby down there and she pulls up. Explore that water by herself.
Now we've done lots and lots of gripping with Lulu right from birth because she's born with that grasp reflex. All babies are born with that grasp reflex. So I've kept putting my thumb in between her hands and squeezing down if I need to. But her grip is quite strong there and she's doing a lot of holding on. She's got her feet on my chest because that's what makes her feel comfortable. And I'm happy to do that as well because that means that the skill that we're working on, that gripping skill, is what we're achieving. That's such a good girl. So the higher you hold a baby out of the water, the harder they have to work. So if we're practicing our gripping, we want to hold them down nice and low so the water's doing most of the work. And then she can work on her gripping. And at the moment she's pushing off my chest. That's it. Oh, you ready? Oh, we're doing a big standing up one. That's it. And I can bring her down. I held on to her as I brought her down so she was nice. Lulu's going to come under and sing her name. I'm getting her attention and she's nice and happy. Lulu, ready, go. Lift, lower, and up. Come on in, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yes, she is. She's a good girl. Mwah.